Hey y'all, hey, I'm back. Oh, y'all, I'm back. I'm so excited because today I'm going to share with you my haul from the Washington, D.C. fountain pen Supershow. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. So this was my second pen show ever. And as many of you may know from looking at my channel before, the Baltimore, Washington International Pen Show that happened in March was my very first pen show. And I enjoyed it so much that I invested in the DC show. Now, I will say I was more nervous about going than I was while I was there, because I guess the picture painted to me was that I wasn't going to be able to move when I got into this space. And that was not my experience. It was full of people, but I still felt very comfortable in the space. It wasn't as crowded as it could have been, I guess, on a Friday, which was the day that I went. I heard that the weekend was much more crowded, but thank God I missed the crowd. So I am happy to share with you my purchases. So I believe, if I'm correct, I made purchases from 5 different vendors on this day. And so I'll start with the first one, which seemed to be a very popular one. And I didn't even have this brand on my radar. But I'm going to start with the free gift that was given that made me even go to their table. So, Galen Leather Co. They gave away these cool bags during the show. Anybody who walked past the door where they were housed would receive this bag, and inside, I didn't realize this was on the inside until I got home, y'all, by the way, because I picked this up separately. So now I have 2. But this is a handmade leather pen holder also that accompanied the bag. And so for people who got a lot of stuff, you'd see them walking around with, their extra goodies in this bag. And so I'm going to show you what I actually bought from them. They were my first purchase. And I am very proud to say that this time, I said this the first time in March in Baltimore, but I really talked to myself and I said, I'm going to walk around this entire thing before I buy anything. Y'all, I made it to the last room. There were 3 big rooms. And Galen Leather was in that 3rd room. And so I am so grateful that they went in the last room, because I definitely, if they went like the 1st room or something, I definitely would have given in too soon. So they were selling so many different leather products, as you all know. One that I really had my eye on was their A5 purple folio leather case, and I've been eyeing it since I've seen it in ads on social media, and seeing it in person almost made me go for it, because that purple was so royal. Oh, it was such a beautiful purple. But I said to myself, LaQuisha Hall, you are moving into a standard next year. And you already have several A5 leather covers. So I have, as you may have seen on my channel before or on my social media, I have several of these covers. And I think I have 2 of these. I have an A6. I really, really love this brand. I have purchased several of those covers. I don't need another A5 cover. That is what stopped me from getting it. But the lady who was helping to sell for the brand was walking around with this pouch. I said, ooh, what's that? I had never seen this before on the site or anything. And she was too happy, of course, to share with me that this was their newest product, newest released. And there was a special during the show where you could get all the additional items that support this pouch all in one package. And so I want to show you how this works. So first of all, the strap comes off. It is all leather. And it is not an adjustable strap, but it's long enough for you to wear it as a crossbody bag. Also, it came with, I'm looking at my little bag here that they gave me. It also came with a wristlet attachment as well. So if you don't want to wear it around your your body, you can just have it hanging off your wrist. And so what made me purchase this was all the compartments and how I could really wear this 3 different ways, right? So I could wear this as a crossbody bag, a wristlet, or I could carry it just as a clutch. And I also like the way it opens. So let me show you this. And no, I'm not trying to enable anyone. I just want you to see why it enabled me when I looked at it. And so when you open this, it opens this first clasp, or the second one, technically, opens into an accordion file of leather. Y'all, this smells like Jesus' skin. Oh, woo, let me sniff. I've been sniffing it since I had it. And so, look, y'all, all I got is $1. If you'd like to support me, Cash App is Queen LaQuisha. But all these little accordion pouches, you could put something different in. And she was using it, the lady who was selling this, she was using it as a money holder as she was selling the products. And so she had different bills in each accordion compartment. But what also came with this was this little card holder, which also has, look, this is where I have more money, y'all. I got coins. But this little zippered card holder also came with the pouch. If you got it at the pin show, it has more card holder slots on the back, and it fits right inside these accordion slots. And so that was one thing that came with it. There was something else. Those two, I thought it was something else. Oh, I bought something else to go with it. Okay, so I just remember. And I got some gum in here. Y'all see, I haven't really filled this up yet, and I really don't want to, because I don't want it to be like all accordioned out. Like, I don't want it to be like hanging off me looking like an accordion. But what I also want to show you is that the second clasp opens up into a single opening. So if you have something a little more personal or private, or something that you don't want other people to see when you open this part, that can go in this single clasp. And so I love compartments, y'all. I like pockets on dresses and compartments in bags. If you got a pocket on the side of a purse or a clutch or something like that, I'm for it. And I love this, like the look of the leather. It looks almost like it's not new, but it is new. It's like worn looking. And I have to tell y'all this. I'm not here to talk about, so I have several unboxing videos that are coming. One will be from my trip to New York to go to attend the Yoseka Stationery Fest. So I carried this bag as my purse to that festival, and I stood in the rain for 3 hours. So this got wet, and I was highly upset because I just bought it, and its first time outside, it was like drenched. Like the top of this was dark. I was so worried that I had ruined it. But as you can see, we are 3 days later, my recording this, and it is just fine. And so I just wanted to share that with you, that it withstood the test of time. And when I got inside, I saw my friends there that work there. The same people that I saw at the DC Pen Show at Yoseka. And they took a picture of me with my bag on because I was cute, praise the Lord. But also because, you know, it was an opportunity to see it in action, right? Because they were selling it at the fest as well. And so this was, I want to say this was my biggest purchase. The purchase that I made from Galen Leather. But I also want to show you what else I got from there. And I really didn't need what I'm getting ready to show you, but so what? I bought their passport size notebooks because they were the ones that fit inside this wallet. And I wanted a notebook that would fit in here, and I wanted it then. And so I ended up not using them at the show while I was there. But I do want to say that if you purchase this, standard size inserts don't fit in here lengthwise. They fit widthwise, but not length. And so I do a lot of sketchnoting, a lot of note taking. I was just going to take like an insert and stick it inside one of the slots. I tried it before buying it. It didn't work, but I still wanted it, so I got it. So I got their passports instead, which do fit inside. And I really like this package that they put this in, but I wanted to show you that this comes in, it has a set of 3, and it has some really good paper inside. I have never purchased passport size notebooks from anywhere other than Travelers. And so this was new to me. This is Tomoe River paper. I didn't even notice that the number of sheets were on the back, but there's 128 sheets. It's called the Everyday Book, passport size. And she showed me like a sample of this book in use while I was there. And there were like ink samples inside and things like that. And this paper looks so good with that. And so I thought that I might use this. However, I've already started a ink sample passport. This is a Travelers, but I was happy to see that this had Tomoe River paper. So they're all hand bound. They all look the same. There are 3, and they also come with this piece of leather that you could put in between the pages, the block ink. And then also you have grid in 2 different sizes. You also have lines in 2 different widths. And that is so, I'll show you. You probably already figured it out, but just in case you didn't, that is so you can use this underneath the pages to guide your writing if needed. And then you get to pick the size that's best for you. If you write bigger, you'd want to use the bigger grid and the wider margin of lines. And so I really like that because I use paper in my inserts in general just to as like a bookmark, and so I could use this in a similar way. And so I got this and I'm happy with it. I don't know when I'm gonna use it. I just know I want to throw one in that little clutch and leave it there. And this little box is just so cute and well made. It's magnetized too, so I'm gonna have to figure something out with this, but I got that. So this is how it closes, magnetized. And then the next thing, did I get something else from them? Oh, they gave me this. Okay, so they allowed me, because of my purchase, to pick out a charm for my Travelers notebook. So of course, y'all, I picked the crown, and then she gave me the string to attach to it so I can put it on my Travelers. I have not attached it to anything because I wanted y'all just to see what I got first. And then they also gave me these stickers that are super cute. More journals, less medicinals. And then this one says, I wish he looked at me the way he looks at his fountain pen. So in my life, this would be reversed because my husband doesn't have any fountain pens. So I'm sure he probably thinks this about me. And then this says, when life gives you lemons, trade them for fountain pens. I love these stickers. And so I don't know how I'm going to use them yet, probably with my ink swatches. But this is all the stuff that I got from Galen Leather. And I also have one additional little leather pen holder because I didn't realize there was one in the free bag before I picked up the one in the box. So that is what I got from them. And I am going to go to the second vendor that I shot with now, because I know y'all are so excited to see all the things. So the next thing I'm going to share with you is from my only pen purchase. No, I'm lying. So I made another pen purchase, but it's not a fountain pen per se, the second one that I got. But I didn't buy more than 2 pens total. So I purchased from Lincoln's Leathers LLC. I'll be honest, I was walking around probably looking a bit disinterested at the tables, only because, you know, I have a lot of the things that I saw there, and I just felt like I didn't want to get duplicates of things that I already have at home. And so I walked by this table and I had to do a double take because I was like, what is that pen made out of? So y'all, I cannot wait to show you a fountain pen made out of leather. But first, I need to show you some of the additional things that I got to go with this pen and talk to you a little bit about my experience at the table. And so at this table, he was doing a raffle for if you every purchase you made, you would get your name put into a raffle to win a free pen that he had on display. And I had my name put in, of course, but there was another young gentleman nearby who also bought a pen. We were talking a lot, and I really appreciated him because he was just so kind and sweet. And he told Lincoln Leather to put my name in for his purchase, and I'm just so grateful for him. He is my Facebook friend now. I'm not going to say his name because I don't want y'all looking for him, but I'm really grateful for him and won't forget what he did for me. So I'm looking forward to seeing him at future pen shows. But because of his generosity, I now had $25 off my next purchase because my entire card is stamped. These are how many things I was able to walk away with from his table. So here is a bookmark, which I think is so clever. So what he does is, and his daughter, by the way, she's amazing too, I need to say that, but they take their leather scraps and they add a band so that you can use this as a bookmark or as a like a seal, like you close a traveler's notebook or a planner, and it's like stylish looking. And so I got this teal one, and I also got this really cool purple and teal. You probably can see it through the hair. Y'all, don't be in my comments talking about animals and stuff. I bought what was on the table, okay? Relax. All I've ever had was a cat, and y'all know how much I loved her. And I really just thought that this was a beautiful piece on the table. And so this too has the band so that you can use this as a bookmark. And then I also got, I probably didn't need this, but this is another way that they use their leather scraps. And so they roll it up and make a pen case out of it. And so I got this because it fit the new pen that I purchased from them. Y'all, I cannot wait to show you this pen because I truly, like, I've bought a lot of pens, and all my pens are very pretty. I can say that. They're all pretty. I don't, you know, a lot of people buy because of the nib and all that. I buy because they're pretty. I'm not going to lie. And I've been slowing down because my pens are starting to look alike. So, but this pen doesn't look like anything else I have. And it's made out of different materials. So here we go. Lincoln Leather's leather fountain pen. Y'all, look at this pen. This is, like it says in the box, the onlyest pen of its kind. And so what he does is he stacks leather and cuts it a certain way so that he can create this outside. They dye it, they make it the color that it is, and he also added some glitter here, if you can see that. Let me make sure it's focused on it. I need to move the stuff from the background so it focuses. Okay. It also has antique brass in all those areas where you see brass. And so all of this pen is heavy. Like, I just don't even know. Just holding it is just such a satisfying feeling. It's a long pen. I have long fingers. It also is heavy. And I want to show you the nib. And so here is the nib. Oh gosh, I hope I can get this to focus. Here we go. Let me see. I think so. So if you unscrew the top, yeah, you feel your ink here. or through the nib. And this part is just so heavy, y'all. I wish you could really feel this. But also just want to show you that I can also screw the back on to write with the pen. Now I will say it might make it a bit heavier when you write, but it is possible to have the cap on the pen as you write. I think writing with just this part is sufficient, but you know, if you don't want to lose your cap, you could just sit it down on a table like that. It is sufficient. But y'all, I'm in love with this. I just think this is just so beautiful. He got me because I had on a Barbie t-shirt, and this was one of the colors on my t-shirt. He was like, I got a pen that matches your shirt. And I was like, sir, you ain't gonna get me. He got me. I really like this pen. I've been thinking about it since I purchased it, and I cannot wait to put it to use. So this again is from Galen Leathers. If you are interested in getting your own. So that was my second purchase of the DC Pen Show. As many of you know, I just got back from Japan, so I'm Team Japan right now, real hard and heavy. Really going deep into learning Japanese, as I hired a sweet Japanese lady who meets with me every week online to teach me to improve my Japanese. And so I visited Nagasawa's table and was able to converse with him a bit in Japanese. I was so proud of myself. He did have a translator there. She was extremely helpful, but I was proud of myself for being able to fully introduce myself, saying that it was nice to meet him, telling him my name, and also telling him that I was American, which he probably saw, but you know, I just wanted to use all the Japanese I knew. So I got a few things from his table. I'll start with this. Y'all, I don't need another pen holder, but this is so beautiful. Look at this. Look at this pen holder. And there's some history. There's a story behind it. So first I'm just going to show it to you. This has a string that you just wrap around into itself. And then when you open it, it's a beautiful navy and like light peach coral color. And it feels very soft and satiny on the inside. Now, let me tell you about the history behind not just this pen cover. There were several designs and styles, but this is the one that I chose. And so essentially it is a concept of traditional Japanese beauty that has been transmitted over time. This is comprised of the finest silk threads that are used to weave lovely garments. The hue, gloss, and sheen of textiles made of silk. This is also a product made from Kyoto Konkan Shoten's genuine pure silk materials. So as it was explained to me, this is made from the fabric of kimonos of Kyoto Japanese silk material. And so I was too excited to get this. It's 100% silk in the lining, 100% silk in the outer fabric, excluding the threading, and it was made in Japan. So I just feel like this is like such a unique way to carry like a precious pen around with you. And I got that information from the card. They came with this as well, and then it came in this beautiful box. There was so many different styles and fabrics. I think I got the one that most look like me. So okay, so I got this another pen case, because y'all saw I got the brown one from Galen Leathers. I also got this washi tape, which has little bottles of ink with like a blob, like a color underneath to mirror like an ink sample. And so I'm not 100% sure what this is on the top yet. It feels hard. Maybe I should just open it. Let's see. Let's do that, y'all. Let's just do that, because I want y'all to see fully what this is, because I don't know. Oh, it's a pen. Oh, that's too cute. So it's an ink bottle pen. And then this is the washi tape. I can pull it apart since I've opened it, so you can see it fully. So here's what it looks like. Oh, I have it upside down. So it looks like the pen, but it has colors and they're in rainbow order as well. So that's what this washi looks like. I just could not resist this washi, and it was not expensive at all. This was thrown in as a freebie. It's a Japanese pen uni from Jetstream, and I'm really grateful for that freebie. I also intentionally, as y'all know, I love lavender and purple, and so I intentionally purchased this book. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but it has an excellent quality paper on the inside, and I love that I can take this inner book out and continue using this cover. So it's like a pearlized lavender, and then on the inside each of the pages look like this, front and back, and there are 6 like intentional slots on each page. So I'm excited about this. I don't know how I'm going to use it yet. Again, I just love the color. And then this was another freebie that they gave me. These are all postcards featuring images from Japan, and beautiful images too. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but absolutely gorgeous. And then this last thing was an intentional purchase. It is another Tomoe River paper notebook, and it lays flat, and it has Japanese paper on the outside. What I liked about it was, you know, I am one of them people that will look all the way through a notebook before I purchase it. That includes, I want to know what the outside of the cover looks like. Sometimes they're blank, which is fine if I like the inside enough. But this one also had another pattern on the inside, and it has like gold glitter on it as well. And so I could not resist this notebook, which I can use for a variety of purposes. And so all of this I got from Nagasawa, and it's all just so fine and elegant and beautiful. So I'm excited about using these items. I'm gonna move this to the side and show you my 4th vendor purchase. Didn't get a lot from this vendor. She had like a lot of knick-knacky things, which I was excited about. I cannot remember the name of her shop. I did not see a card in my bag, which I tried to make sure I got from everyone, but apparently I did not get one from her. So sorry, y'all. But if you may have seen her, she was selling these stamps as well as these really cute pens. Like, she had a pen for everything. A lot of washi tape. She had this exclusive washi tape for the show, which features calligraphy nibs with the little curly ink coming off the edge. And then this stamp set I was really excited about, because y'all know we love all the things that have to do with journaling and cameras. And so this has all these different journals, traveler's notebooks, fountain pens, calligraphy pens, a camera, pockets for the inside of your travelers. I mean, just all the things that we use. I thought that would be cute to use in my journaling. And then I also got this little pen, because y'all know I like to put them on my little pencil bags now. They're just going to be full of pens, I assume. But here's the pen I got from her shop as well. It has a little coffee cup on a 3-tray, you know, the little craft cart that we probably all have at least one of. And then there's a pair of scissors, some pens in the background. And on each cart shelf, it says craft, caffeinate, and repeat. So I thought this was cute and picked that up as well. So I got just those 3 things from the 4th vendor. And then the last vendor was one that I've mentioned here before, Pen Realm. by Kirk Spears. I was looking for a Kakamori pen, and I really wanted it after seeing my friend Dan's his little sketchbook of ink drawings. And so I said, I don't want to leave here without this pen. I had already looked for it on Jet Pens. They only had 3 holders. There was a wooden one, a black one, and a silver one. Forgive me for not remembering the material, y'all. If you are a fountain pen enthusiast and you like to use the technical terms, feel free to say it in your mind so you're not frustrated in this moment. But essentially, someone from Kirk's wife sold me a nib. She only had 1 left, and I also purchased the handle from them as well. And so what I like about this is that it is not wood, is not, the ones, this is, and I'm not sure that you can see this on camera, but this is, it looks black, but close up it has purple and blue like glitter in it. It looks like almost like a galaxy or a sky. And it is very smooth. So I actually prefer this because it's a little wider than the ones that I've tried. Like the wooden one was a little thinner than this when I tried it in Dan's workshop. And so I'm really digging this wider one with a prettier handle. And then I also got another Japanese pen case. You might remember the one I got at the Baltimore Pen Show that looks like this. So I got a second one. Now I have 2. And they both hold 4 fountain pens on the inside, just like the one I showed you before. And also this one has a teal butterfly on the back. That's really what sold me, y'all, the purple and teal. And then I also got several inks. So I got Zeus, and this is by, hold on, what is this brand? Laban. So I got Zeus, which is a beautiful deep purple. I got Aphrodite, which is like a coral pink. I really like these covers, y'all. Look at that. It's like something I want to cut out and use somehow. And then I also got backpack ink in Rome purple. And I also got Lami's, what's the name of this color? Let's see. Blackberry. So this is Blackberry by Lamy. It comes with the blotter tape on the bottom, which I probably won't use. I'm not into doing all that, but yet. And then I also got this, which, y'all, I got home and I was like all excited. This is my second time getting this bottle of ink. You probably remember I got like a brown color at the Baltimore Pen Show, also from Pen Realm. But this looks, if you can see that color, it's so beautiful. It's like a royal magenta. And I'm going to show you the ink samples that I did. But I realized that this looks a lot like what's the one by Pilot? Hold on, y'all. Because that's my favorite. And I think that's why I picked that ink out, because Yamabudo. It looks very much like Yamabudo. So let me show you the swatch for this one so you can see what I mean. Let's see. This is it. So it's magenta number 12 by P.W. Ackerman. And then you can see here the similarity to Yamabudo. So it's just a bit pinker or lighter. The Yamabudo is a tad bit darker, but essentially I must like this color. This also looks like my Pilot Susuji also. So this is the one above Yamabudo. They look very similar also. So I'm not buying any more of those colors because look, and even I got this here. This is an ink sample. It has like a glitter in it, given to me by my friend Loretta. And I just don't need to buy any more purple magenta looking inks because I have enough. And here is Zeus. This is the one I just showed you here at the bottom. That's Zeus. And then here is Aphrodite. I love that color. It's like a brownish pink. I like that it's not a bright pink. And I saw these swatched before I purchased them, which is what made me want them. And then also, this is the Rome Purple. So you can see that one there by Backpack Ink. It's a really deep royal purple, which I probably have somewhere in here also, y'all, because listen, purple and teal are all up in this book, okay? What's the other color? I think I showed you all of them. Yes, I did. So those are all the colors that I purchased from Pen Realm. And then the last thing that I got was, I got my first ever Penmeister by the Penmeister. I had to tell Kirk that I didn't know that Penmeister was actually a thing. So I thought I made that up in my last video, my haul from the Baltimore Pen Show. Yeah, I just liked the way it sounded. I didn't know it was a thing. So whatever. This is my, this is also a narwhal pen that I purchased from Pen Realm, but at the Baltimore show in March. And so I took this pen back because I wanted him to, you know, clean up my nib a little bit. Because this nib, to me, while it's absolutely beautiful, y'all know I bought it because it's purple. I'm just being honest. The nib is purple, and it's a beautiful nib. It's like really elaborate looking and all of that. And I'm so sorry, this is not focusing. There is a very elaborate pattern on this nib. I think I got fine. Let me see. I gotta look at it up close. I can't remember. It doesn't say here. It just says 6. So I believe it was fine. And the tip of it was just very thick. And so I took it to Kirk and was like, you know, do what you want. Do what you think I'll like. And he actually made it so I can write with this nib backwards and forwards. Here is how it looks when I write with it the traditional way. The pen is supposed to be, the nib is supposed to be on the paper. And then where I wrote Imperial upside down, that is using it backwards. So the top one looks a little more calligraphy-like, with some line variation, and then the bottom where I wrote upside down looks more rounded letter shape. Well, I'm just really glad that I got that done. Now I love it, and I'll pick it up more. And so that was my DC Pen Show damage, y'all. So let me know in the comments which item I picked up that either you like or that you would have gotten if you had the opportunity to attend, or if you did go and you got something that I have. Share that in the comments. I would love to know what it is that you like from all these things that I probably didn't need that I bought. So I'm just laying them all back out again so you can see all these. I got a variety of things. I don't think I did as bad though. As much as this might look damaging, it really wasn't as damaging as it could have been. I definitely bought less than I did at the Baltimore Pen Show. And it might be because I went to this show, you know, better prepared, knowing what to expect. And I went in with a mindset of a budget. I think when I went to Baltimore, I was just like, ooh. Everywhere I looked, everything was cool. So I bought everything that was cool. And this time I was a little more intentional. So let me know your thoughts. I have washi tape this time. I didn't get washi tape at the Baltimore Pen Show. I got notebooks this time. I got some things that weren't even calligraphy pens, which impressed me because, you know, usually that's our focus when we go. So we want the calligraphy pens or fountain pens, rather. And so just wanted to lay all this out so you could see it and be reminded of all the things that I got so that you could identify what you like. Okay, so thanks for joining me for this unboxing reveal haul video. I am really excited to use these things, and now that I've gone through them, I can go ahead and start using them, because if I didn't do this video, I wasn't going to open anything until I showed it to you all. So here it is, my haul from the DC Pen Show. Enjoy, and I will chat with you in the comments. Thanks for joining. Bye.